Hello everyone, it's Lisa here and welcome back to my channel. So today we are finally building the house for the 4th generation of the Not So Berry Challenge, because if you are new here to the channel or if you haven't watched my past videos or anything, I don't know, I'm doing some micro homes for the Not So Berry Challenge. So all of those are just very much dedicated to one specific color. And if you don't know what the Not So Berry Challenge is, you can, I will link it in the description box and you can check it out. It's basically just a gameplay challenge which just, spice up your gameplay a little bit and makes it more interesting. And I'm building houses for those kinds of challenges. Like for each generation, I'm doing another micro home and they are all like color coordinated and not color coordinated, but they're like for this specific color. And the 4th generation is about the color gray. So I decided to make this whole house gray. And it's something which was a little bit weird for me because normally I like to add colors to my builds, and the whole build here is pretty much only black and white. Maybe just a little bit of color here and there, and I've also added a lot of plants because the plants also make it more colorful, I think, with some green leaves and everything. So I really like how it turned out actually, and I was really struggling to find the right location where to build it because I somehow didn't want to build like the normal cute cottage or something like that for this generation, because it just wouldn't really fit with the whole aesthetic style. At least just that's what I had in mind, because the sim, they need to complete the bodybuilder career thing and aspiration, something like that. And so I decided to give them a lot of sports equipment, and as you can see, also this baseball court it's a basketball court in the back. Basketball court, is that a word? Not word. Is that a word? Pronunciations. Anyways. So I decided to add that just to make it more realistic, and I don't really tend to add those kinds of items to my builds that often, at least like the really huge thing from City Living which is on the floor, And so I was really happy when I thought about that. And at first I was building something in Oasis Springs, which was more on the modern kind of side, but modern builds are not my strength, and therefore I just scrapped that idea. And a couple of days later I was like, I could just build a container home, and so I did. And here's the container home. Also, I think it's interesting if you live in different cities each time you have a new generation, so therefore I think it's quite nice to have one in Eco Living, that's the word. Evergreen Harbour, that's the word, and Eco Living is the pack. Yes. So I thought it would be kind of nice to have a house there. And I also have a playlist to all of the Not So Berry Challenge houses, so I will link it in the description box. And I also do have a playlist where I share all of my micro homes, which I will also share because I do quite a lot of micro homes, or I used to build a lot of them, and I really want to go back to that because I'm having so much fun just squeezing in so many sims and not sims, okay, this one is just for one person, but just to, make space for everything. And it's kind of a challenge, but it's a nice challenge. And so the lot here is in Evergreen Harbour, as I already said, and it is a 20 by 30 lot. And exactly, there is no family living here as well. It's just an empty lot, I think, with some kind of container build, I think. But I decided to use this lot, and it is next to the harbor, and I think it's very suiting for a container build. So the shape of the house is finished and almost all of the decorations as well. But I'm just doing some more landscaping now and just some more details here and there. And as you can see, I already add a lot of plants also like to the exterior, and I think there are also gonna be quite a few on the interior, but not too many. I think it's a good amount of plants. And here I decided to add some kind of like fairy lights here just to make them, I don't know, I like them, they make it look more cute. And So I decided to use them. And these ones are from the Toddler stuff pack, and yeah, I think those are like the most amazing item from that stuff pack. I think, yeah, it's the item I definitely use the most. Also the pillows from that pack are also quite nice. But anyways, here I'm doing a backyard area with some, with a barbecue and just a picnic table, so that your Sims can also enjoy some dinner outside. And yeah, here on the side, I haven't even talked about that, but there I made this little area where your Sim can work out. Yeah, it's just, I use those glass roofs from Island Living so that your Sims can still work out here when it's warm outside, because I think it would be kind of annoying if you have, if it's raining and all your equipment is outside. And also it wouldn't make sense, I think, because they will probably get wet and damaged and everything. So therefore, I decided to add some roof above it. But yeah, I use this glass roof from Island Living. So now I am just doing some landscaping and also terrain paint, and after that I think we should go on to the interior actually, because we are finished with the exterior. So there's not too much going on, but I also decided to add this car here just because I think it's gray and that looks nice and fits the whole theme we're going for, because we're going with a gray theme, and therefore gray items were pretty nice. And yeah, also doing some terrain paint here on that basketball hoop thing on the basketball court and also adding some basketballs. Why do I keep saying baseball? It's a basketball, yes. And now we are on the interior, and yeah, just fixing those plants which were inside of the room, which I didn't want it. So I moved them away, and yeah, just choosing some wallpaper and flooring and everything. I think the flooring that I'm using is from Eco Lifestyle, and yeah, also now I'm changing up the colors a little bit on the exterior because I discovered a swatch from that wallpaper which is like really gray, and I preferred that one, so I just decided to change up everything a little bit. But anyways, we are using the kitchen from Dream Home Decorator, and the stove and also the fridge are from the Cool Kitchen stuff pack. And yeah, I'm just adding details everywhere. So there's not a real living room in that house, but however there is here a pretty nice big kitchen, and I'm also adding a dining table, which is also quite useful, I think, so your Sims don't have to eat outside or on the bed or anything. Yeah, so I gave them a single bed here in this micro home, but however, while I was editing the video, I had a thought come to my head that it might not make that much sense. Basically because you need to produce some heirs, you know, you need to have kids and everything, and I think you're also gonna have a husband or a wife or anything, so I don't know, I thought, does it make sense the way I'm doing that? Because I've never played the Not So Berry challenge. I don't really know. I'm just building houses for it. But I think you also, like, you definitely need to have kids. But would you prefer it if I already add a kid's room to the house when I'm like first building the house, the micro home? Would you consider wanting to have a kid's room next to it as well? Or do you prefer like creating the kids room by yourself, or maybe just creating some kind of bump out here and there, and then it's only gonna be a tiny home and not a micro home anymore? But yeah, I don't know, I would appreciate some feedback on that because I've never played that challenge and I don't know. But anyways, I'm cluttering up the kitchen a little bit more right now, and I think that kitchen turned out amazing. I love that kitchen. I would love to have a kitchen like that, I think. And yeah, so there's also this armchair in the corner just to have some kind of living room. And yeah, so since the Sim is also into music, so you have to, I think, get level 10 in singing, and yeah, that's it. So I also add a microphone in the bedroom, and also a guitar just to make it more, I don't know, realistic. And I'm adding a stereo here in the kitchen, and I think in the bedroom there's also a stereo. Yeah. So now I'm cluttering up the dining table, and I'm actually using the tiny living stuff again, like this, the table and the chairs, the bar stools. I haven't used them in such a long time. and that's quite a shame because they are beautiful. So that's why I decided to use them here, and I quite like how that turned out. And now we are doing the bedroom, and I decided to use this bed here, not this one. Wait, where is it? This one, yes, and it's from Snowy Escape. And I actually never use that bed like that often, so I'm very happy that I got to use it. And I'm also placing down a night table next to the bed, which I forget to decorate, and I realized that while I was taking the screenshots. So in the screenshots you will see a lamp on it, and also in the uploaded version I forgot to decorate that. But here I'm also adding a TV so that your Sims maybe can get their fun up a little bit more easier. You can also just place a laptop in the dining area on the table there. That will also help getting your fun up. Yeah, and now I'm just cluttering that a little bit more and adding some pictures, and I decided to use those sport related pictures here from Parenthood, I think it is. And also curtains. Those curtains are base game. They came with an update and I love those curtains. They are beautiful and I'm very happy about that update, so I added them as well. And yeah, I'm just adding a mirror here and a plant, and now we are doing the bathroom. So if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up. That would really help me out, and you can also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already. That would also really help me out. And if you want to see any specific builds or anything, just write down your ideas or suggestions in the comments. I would love to see them. And also give me some feedback on the Not So Berry challenge if it's I don't know, makes sense the way I'm doing that, but yeah, I would very much appreciate that. Then thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will see you all in my next video. Goodbye!